obituary for this place is the owner. There is ashes of 2 individuals left in this building. Look at this one. This is a vintage hearse right here. More cremains 2013. More cremains 2014. What's up everybody, it's BigBankz. We're back again for another video, and today we are exploring an abandoned funeral home down in the south. Something about funeral homes in the south is just crazy. There's so many of these left behind out here, and I don't know really why. I mean, obviously they all have their different reasons. This one in particular shut down when the owner passed away. Literally the last obituary for this place is the owner in 2018. So this place has been shut down and left behind ever since. There's no power running, there's no water running, but all the stuff is left in here. And trigger warning, there is ashes of 2 individuals left in this building, and we're gonna check it out today. But I cannot wait to show you this. There's so much left in here. Hearses, embalming room, ashes, and even caskets. So let's take a look at what's left in here. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Check out my friends that are with me today. I'll leave their stuff down in the description. And without further ado, let's get right in this video. So I'm starting you guys off in the office areas. I mean, it's really bright outside today, but the office areas, I mean, has everything in it. Paperwork, old newspapers, this velvet lamp, which is pretty strange. Definitely 70s feeling. But you can see the place has already kind of started to deteriorate, and it's kind of going downhill. Here's some clothes. This says paid for. Oh, this is actually a pillow made out of jeans, it looks like. So maybe they put that together for somebody's clothes whenever they passed. We have the old recliner, the old computer here where they did all of the work and everything. Still just left behind here. Phone, nothing works though, there's no power at all. TV, 2 TVs, the old vintage one and this is probably considered vintage by now, box TV. Have a closet full of just miscellaneous stuff. Nothing really too interesting, but you're gonna have to keep watching because once we get past these 2 rooms right here, it gets crazy. So you can either watch this or you can skip ahead a little bit. This is the office. '2018 was the last date somebody was in here. Here's a bathroom. It leads down to a basement that is kind of destroyed. This bathroom is so deteriorated already. Wow. But this is just the first office area. It's kind of larger. There's even still water in this thing. Still work? Oh, it still works. Wow. Old grandfather clock. Not really a grandfather clock, but you know, it's similar. Standing clock. Then we come down here and we have another office. This one is more of the professional office. That's probably more of like a hanging out doing your other stuff type thing. But this is like the office where he would meet with the people, talk about what caskets they want, what type of service they're wanting, and everything like that. But all the paperwork is still laying on the desk here. There's old checks here. That one's for $1,500. Looks like an old obituary. December 20th, 2018. The floor is already feeling like it's starting to cave in. This place probably doesn't have long until it's going to actually fall apart. We have a couch here. Not a bad couch. Feels like a 60s, 70s type of couch. I love this. It's like a chair with a mirror on it, with also a rack for your hats. And even a little miniature refrigerator there. But continuing in this room, we have all this supplies. We have paperwork on paperwork, phone books, lots of other things, gloves, air fresheners. But you might need an air freshener in a funeral home. You never know. And then we get around to his desk, and we see all the supplies are still in here. There's keys, there's staplers. These are probably keys to even the hearses too. That's crazy. That's his desk. The flowers are fake, so don't think that they're real or anything. These are fake flowers. Literally plastic. So now that I've showed you a little bit of that, let's get into the good part of this funeral home. The chapel, the embalming room, all the good stuff, you know what I mean? And let's see how crazy this place actually is. Still blows my mind to this day how so many funeral homes are left like this. I've seen at least 2 to 3 on this trip alone that have been just like this. So it just blows my mind. Right now we're entering the chapel, and it is very clean, except for this little part right here. So this is actually the front entrance of the building. So this is what you would see when you walk in the front door. You would see all these chairs, along with this wheelchair right here. It's set up so oddly, honestly. Body would have sit right here for people to view. So the family would be coming in here and meeting up. Even some old tissues left behind here. The ceilings are kind of high. There's 3 chandeliers here, all kind of the same. But this is the chapel part of this funeral home. Now we enter this room. This would have been the showroom where they would show you the caskets. There is a casket left right over there. They would show you the casket, show you the stands that they would go on, and kind of just store stuff away. Maybe there were urns here too, so people could pick out urns. People could pick out vaults and stuff right there. But just taking a look at this casket right here. Wow, that is so cool. It's an all wooden casket. It's very clean. Very pretty. Probably worth a lot of money just sitting here rotting away. This would have been the roller. So you put the casket on top of this, roll it out, put it into the hearse, put it onto the stands here. And this is the vaults. So I figured out what these were. You can put ashes in here and bury these. These are actually quite expensive themselves too. Look at this. This casket is $10,050. Unique Gothic design. Extra heavy concrete construction. $10,000 though, that's nuts. And we walk right over here, and right on the ground right here, this is where it gets sad. Cremains of Harold, 2012. So in this box, there are ashes. That's definitely heavier. Then we have more cremains here by a woman by the name of Susan, 2016. So the family just never came to get these, or they didn't have any family at all. We're hoping that maybe they didn't have family or something, and there could be even more laying in these scattered boxes everywhere. But those are just the ones that we find right there. So imagine if that's just that small, and there's these boxes piled up everywhere. There could be 10 more people in there. It just blows my mind. Having recently lost a family member, it just makes me so sad to see something like this. People leaving their family members behind, just sitting in this rotting building. It's gonna collapse on itself. And not only that, here's more ashes. Oh, these have been dumped. Oh Lord. So these have been dumped already. Oh my gosh. That is the bag though. That's so, ugh. Oh my gosh. So there is more people in here. Could be more back here too. But here is probably, I'm saying this is probably a viewing room. Kind of just cluttered with stuff. No way. More cremains. Even more cremains 2013. More cremains 2014. More cremains. There's just cremains everywhere. I told you there was going to be more people in here. What the heck? Just boxes on boxes of ashes of humans in this place. There's even another box right over there. More cremains. The family of the owner should definitely come and get these out and maybe try to find the families of these people. Like, there's literally human remains in this place. I knew about the 2, but I didn't know about the other 6 or 7 or 8, however many there was. Jeez. So we're gonna continue this explore, and we're gonna be into this room, which this room is more cluttered with stuff, but there's pretty wild stuff in here, like this gurney right here, and another gurney. Is this more cremains? Oh my god, there's more cremains in here. There's another that's more cremains. There's another box of cremains. Here's another box of cremains. There's a vault sitting in here. And there's 1, 2, 3 more boxes of human remains. And another one right on this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's like 15 bodies in here. Like 15 human. Oh, 16, 17. There's like 20. There's 20 plus people in here. There's more cremations right here that never got to their families. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that makes me so sad. There's even another embalming table over there. What? So this must have just been storage. But why are they storing people's ashes in here? God. What the heck? I am so sad right now by this. Did you realize there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more in here?
I saw that one. I didn't see this.
Oh, 11 more. Yeah. No, and there's like 7 others in that other room.
Really?
Yeah. There's like over 20 people here. They just left them abandoned in here. So we're gonna move on a little bit. And here's the embalming room. So this is the prep room where they would get the bodies ready for either, I think they get them ready for cremation in here, and they definitely get them ready for the funeral by draining them and, you know, pumping fluids into them. But this is the table. It's a porcelain table. The drain right there. You have this, which is full of tools. You got the mannequin heads for like the wigs and whatnot. The eye station, the shower station. You have your makeup, your hair curlers, your combs, your everything like that to get people ready and pretty for their funeral date. So here's a bunch of makeup right in here. And it's everywhere. This is like the makeup cabinet. There's hairdressing, there's skin sealing, there's all the combs and brushes, hair dryers, more makeup. And here's where we get to the embalming fluids and the chemicals and everything like that. Primatone, dropsitone, alpha, cellatone. All this chemicals down here, just still piled up. Brand new bottles. Right here we have another gurney. And we have this protective suit that you would wear while you're doing the autopsies and everything. Blows my mind. Oh my gosh, look at this. There are tools laid out everywhere. But we have all these tools. This is actually another embalming table right under this. It's an older one. They probably moved this one over here to replace it with that new one. But this is where the bodies get prepped. Here's a radio. You can imagine like listening to music while you're working on a dead body. I mean, you have to be a special type of person, honestly. Not saying anything bad about those people. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I couldn't do it. Here's some old rings. But now we are on to the best part of this entire place, the hearses. Wait till you see these things. They're so cool. Look at this one. This is a vintage hearse right here. That is so cool. I don't know what year this is from, but if anybody knows in the comments, just let me know. But this is such a cool hearse. And we have this one right next to it, which is a little bit newer. Yo, those tires do look brand new, but these don't get driven a lot, you know?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
this place, these haven't been driven since, this one hasn't been driven since 2018. That one hasn't been driven since 2019. Yeah, the tags on them were last expired in 2019, on that one. This one 2018 and this one 2010. This hearse is cool. It has a red pinstripe. Looks like a Batmobile, honestly. Ah, red interior. That is sick. It smells abandoned like crazy. My goodness, the red interior is so sick. So this is where your casket would have rolled in. Oh, this is where your spare tire went. Okay. I'm curious what this one looks like on the inside. Oh my, look at that. Look at the inside of this car. That is amazing. Last but not least, we have another hearse here. This one's definitely newer. You see the keys are in it? We have the funeral cones. There's another box that might be cremains. Not too sure, but the keys are still in the ignition on this one. Is it a coffin?
Yeah. I mean, it could be, but it
Oh
looks
yeah,
like one that would be in like a haunted house or something.
it's a showing coffin, I think.
Yeah.
It's see-through. That's weird.
That's-
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's creepy. I love that.
That is so
Especially
creepy.
that being behind me the whole time. I had no idea.
Yeah. And that is the final hearse. Wow. Alright guys, well that concludes today's video. I am so sorry to these family members that have lost their lives and are stuck in this rotting building. It's hot, it's humid, and they're getting no love at all. And it's just so saddening. Heart goes out to the families and everything. I want to say thank you to my friends in there. I will leave their stuff down in the description so you guys can go check them out. And time for me to head to Oklahoma. Gotta go see my grandma. I'm tired, but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I just really want to say I appreciate every single one that donates. That's gonna be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, and BigBankz out.